This thing, I have to tell you.
Well, hello, everyone. Still getting my pages ready, but happy 4th, everyone. Probably everyone's out at the fireworks. Well, hello and welcome to who's ever out there. Thought I would come on for a short live stream to say hi to everyone. Well, hello, Adventure Roads and Velvet Angel. Hello and welcome. Yeah, you never know if anyone is around to chat on a holiday, but I'm not usually on this late. But anyway, hello and welcome to everyone. Stephanie, hey, same to you. Happy 4th. Oh, wow. Adventure Roads. And that's on your video? I will have to watch that. Yes, I had a lovely 4th. And how about you guys? Hey, Deidre. Did you have a great 4th? I had a great day today. Oh, Stephanie. Sorry to hear that. A Simple Man's Barbecue. Welcome. Welcome to all of you. And if you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to hit my thumbs up. I'm trying to get YouTube to promote me. Good luck, right? Oh, Deidre, that is awesome. Stephanie, I feel really bad for your legs. Oh, yes. I have a grandson with me also, and he wears me out, and he's 13. But we did have fun today. Yes, I am Adventure Roads. I've been monetized just a few weeks. All right, Velvet Angel. That's cool. Velvet Angel, only thing is, I can't have that word, the S word, on chat. Can you remove it? I can't have it in writing. But I'm glad you did visit everyone's channels. But we have to take that out. Thank you very much, Velvet. Yes, Wandering Veteran. Hello and welcome. Hello, 320. Simple Man. Did y'all celebrate today? Well, we celebrate in our own way. Like, we see how many good things we can eat. Uh, 320. You type like I do. We know what you mean. Oh, Velvet. No need to be sorry, but um, anybody, well, no one out there that's hosting a live stream, they'd like that on their, they want you to say things like, I visited your house, I stopped by and left some love, or something off the wall. And there is Mr. Ward. How are you, Mr. Ward? Yes, it is. It's very cool. Yep. I like your new name, Mr. Ward. Oh gosh, 320. Then I'm not going to tell you what all I, Deidre. Oh, you guys are funny tonight. Oh, a simple man's barbecue. What it is, um, there's a lot of channels that all they do is like sub, okay? These people have no intentions of watching anyone's videos or actually supporting that person's channel. So when YouTube sees that, they flag it and then they start watching your channel if you say the S word. Hello, Azar. How are you? Yeah, your networking channels. Some of them really do support, but there are a lot. I mean, I'm sure you've all had it done to you where somebody, says they subscribe to you and they don't. It's all a big numbers game and it does nothing. Hey, Anthony, welcome. Oh, I've been doing good, Azar. And how are you? Okay, Simple Man, the host of a live stream can say it as long as they don't say the word too many times. But it's best not to leave it typed in the chat. And that's a good thing for you to know so you won't get in trouble in someone else's live stream. Actually, I'm behind, Simple Man. I will get to it, and thank you for reminding me. Hey, thank you all for stopping in, Ashley. Canadian Scrapper, hello and welcome. Oh, happy 4th to you too, Ashley. This is, like I said, this is going to be a short live stream. Um, I'm doing a lot of short live streams lately, and um, well, I'm also uploading more. Adventure Roads, that is exactly okay. Everybody, what read what Adventure Roads wrote. Do your best to grow the right way. Watch someone's video, and then in full, leave a nice, legitimate comment and help them out. And I'm pretty sure they will come back and do the same to you and subscribe to your channel, because that's what they want. Everyone wants people that will support. We all, it's a support, a lasting support, and that's what we want. And we know you can. Look, I'm going on 1,500 subscribers. I cannot watch every one of your videos. However, what I do is I rotate them. And if I've been ignoring you, when I do see you, I'll end up watching one of your playlists to make it up to you. So I feel I'm a very good supporter. Kathleen, hello and welcome. How are you? So that's my way of supporting, because, most of us have lives. We're busy and all, but we still want to support our friends. So, and I like to chat with mine too. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Good to see you. Really simple, man. I'm telling you, you cannot fail at growing jalapenos. Just stick that plant in a pot or in the ground and watch it take off. It's one of the easiest things to grow. But you know what, Simple Man? I just might do that just for you, since you asked. Hi, good Penny. Okay, Simple Man. I will do that. Velvet Angel. Oh, wow. You got your mother's Quaker and African Gray. How nice. Yeah, Jenna, we all have issues at home, but I try to support all my friends. Hey, Skeeter, good to see you. Hi, Mike, how are you? Jenna, I'm so glad you stopped in. And how is Mr. Mike today? Are you having fun? Peanut and we've been having fun seeing how many good things we could eat today. And we did a great job. You're better. I'm glad. I know you've been having a few problems, mainly with your back, I believe. No, I did not cook out. I had to go to town, so I made the best of it. Well, there's Joran. How are you, Joran? I can't do fireworks here because of my dogs. They don't like it. Okay, Kathleen, I will say hello to Peanut. He and I are good buddies. You just woke up and had your breakfast, Joran. Well, Velvet Angel, you think that it stresses them to cover them? Okay. Wow. I just messed my screen up. Yes, it is David Rice. I've only been on a few minutes. And guess what? I screwed my pages up. Okay, Mike, um, you probably didn't want to come up panel, but guess what? I couldn't have anyone up tonight because I screwed up my pages. But I'm not going to be on that long. I do short live streams anymore. But I do wonder what I did to my screen. Don't it doesn't matter though because um, wow, what is this? Okay, I really screwed it up. I guess we have to find another way to live stream because August 1st we will have um, no more hangouts. What is that stream yard? I've been hearing people talk about. I'll have to I'll have to figure that one out. Well, if I keep messing with my screen, I'm going to kick us off. So I'm just going to leave it this way. Well, very good, Joran. I, um, I'm probably going to mess with it over the weekend to see if I can get it up and running. Uh, does anyone know if you can run it on your smartphone? That StreamYard or whatever? And remember, check each other out and do it the right way. Go watch someone's video, leave a legitimate comment, and trust me, they will get back to you. I enjoy you, Adventure Roads. I enjoy chatting with all of you. Hi, Rosanna. Happy 4th to you. New England and Endler. Did you have fun today? You're lost, 320? What are you lost about? I stay lost. I do that on purpose. Yeah, that New England, that does not sound like fun. No, Mr. Ward, I do not have fireworks around because they disturb my dogs. Um, Usually, if I want to see the fireworks, I'll go to the park where they're um, setting them off. When I lived on the farm in Michigan, I used to have quite the display. Spent tons of money on that junk. Yeah, but we had big picnics and barbecues. And, well, Velvet Angel, thank you for stopping in, and good night. The mosquitoes are terrible. We don't have mosquitoes where I live, honest. I know it sounds weird, but we have very few of them. Oh, there's another place called Meet. Yeah, that will take out Hangouts. We'll take Hangouts place. I know in Michigan, of course, with the all the Great Lakes and water that they have, mosquitoes will carry you off. Wow. So they got in your house 320? That's terrible. Yes, I know, Mr. Ward. You open your door and they fly in. Yep. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I have to step out just for a second. Okay, I'm back. I was being paged by Peanut. Yeah, I think it is Labor Day, Simple Man. Mr. Barbecue. Hmm. I don't know about getting work done, but Peanut and I are having a ball. We get a little work done, but mostly we have fun. The one thing Peanut and I have in common is we like to eat all the time. Hmm. And that's okay. What is it they say when you face something unpleasant? That I'm getting a little round. I'll worry about that later. Mr. Ward, I love so many different types of food. That I don't think I could pick a favorite food. I love everything. Oh, Mike, I don't think they've. Oh, you mean have they left? They have not. The birdies have not left yet, Mike. I still see the mama, and they're sitting on them. They are huge, though. They are really, really huge birds. They're fat. I think there's four of them. I know what Mike's favorite food is. Gobs and gobs of ice cream. Oh, Simple Man, so you can eat and stay slender? I'm jealous. I've been playing merry-go-round with my clothes. They were all too big for me in the spring, so I gave them to Goodwill. And now the clothes I have are too small, so they got to go to Goodwill. So somehow I got to get some more clothes in the house for me, or I'll be going around in a moo except I don't own a moo. I guess I'll have to wrap a sheet around me. Oh boy. Yep, green mint chocolate chip green mint ice cream, right? Oh, you're large. And Mr. Ward likes Superman. My kids used to like Superman ice cream. A toga party. Yes, but it would last forever because if I don't get some clothes in the house, they're all getting snug. I'm already sneaking and borrowing hubby's t-shirts, his good ones. Hey, Allie, welcome. Yeah, I'm having a party and everybody has to wear sheets. Yeah, but y'all probably have clothes that fit you. I don't. Oh, I'm going to have to turn the camera on one day next week so y'all see how fat I am. Hi, Tennessee Adventures. Joanne's getting coffee. Mm. You know what? Believe it or not, I've ate so much today that I don't want anything. And you guys have never heard that from me before. No coffee, no water, no nothing. No tea. Well, hi, Chef Dalian. I missed you. I was reading the chat and missed you coming in. Welcome. Good to see you. John Isabella, hello and welcome. Sharon is back with his coffee. I just thought of something, Mike. Remember, I told you I lost the Hangouts page. Well, I have to find it, or I can't log myself out, and I'm afraid of messing with everything. I'm afraid I'll kick us all off. Now, what do I do? Okay, I have it. I I was able to find it. So, Mike, do you want to come up or not? You don't have to, because, like I said, I'm not going to be on that long. But if you would like to, I would love to have you. Okay, Mike. I'm really glad I found that because I wasn't worried about it, and then I thought, well, gee whiz, I can't even sign myself out. Okay, you are sent. And welcome, Mr. Just Mike.
Well,
I,
happy to have that.
I never get tired of hearing that because that's kind of how I feel all the time.
Well, out of all my sound effects, that's my favorite, I will admit.
Yeah, it just makes me feel happy. So what you been up to, Mike?
Well, this fourth, Vivian's daughter Kathy and her husband came on Sunday. Let's see, it was Sunday? Sunday evening, I think it was. And then her son came on Monday, and her other son came on Tuesday. And so we had a party over at my older brother's house. a big picnic and whatnot. And we just got back, a little over an hour ago, maybe two now, probably two now. Yeah. And had a great time. It wasn't sunny really, so it was a little chilly, but I didn't have to wear a sweatshirt. So as far as I'm concerned, it was a fantastic dinner party, picnic.
A little cool. Oh my gosh, you could have had some of this sweltering heat.
Oh, I think I would have loved it. Right now it says it's a 64. I don't believe this, but it said the high of 79 today.
Oh wow. Well, hello, Select. How are you? Select Homestead. Welcome. Did I kick you off, Mike?
No, I'm still here.
Because I lost my page again.
Oh,
That's all right. I wonder why it's messing with me.
I don't know. They wanted to get rid of it anyway, so that they figured they screwed the people. They'll say good riddance hangouts.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they care about it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen it in writing or not, but normally when people start talking about, that's what's actually going on.
Yeah.
I kind of figured they're up to something if they get it off the phones, unless you had X amount of subscribers. So it got me, doggone it.
Yep. You're the cuckoo.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Oh, wait. Well, we did get 2 thunderstorms yesterday and today,
Oh, you're so
but
lucky.
yeah, well, it didn't cool anything down.
I'd imagine it'd make it awful humid when it does rain.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Ward. Yeah, we had a thunderstorm a few days ago, and our thunderstorms aren't really anything because where I live, I mean, everyone gets their lawn chairs out to go watch them. That's how lack of thunderstorms we have. And I got a little video of it, but figures the best one was when I shut my camera off and all of a sudden kabamo. But
Oh,
on one of my videos, if I can find it again, I'll probably pop that in real quick. It's so cool to it's just kind of quiet and all of a sudden the big rain starts to come and just the sound of the rain's wonderful.
oh, you're welcome, Sharon. I know you come in here a lot. Well, there's Fast Boy Craig. Good day from Australia.
Oh,
Welcome from Australia.
I'm about to go check that out. I like Australia.
Yeah. Uh, I think I'm friends with him. But he's kind of new to my live stream.
Right?
Kathleen wants to know if you like Tinkerbell ice cream, Mike.
Tell you the truth, I've never heard of it, and Kathleen keeps saying that. I'm thinking I should look it up, Google it to see what that is. I don't know if that's a brand name or a flavor.
But anyway, everyone welcome, Fast Boy Craig. Oh, that's right. Okay, we met at Bobby's. Yeah, okay.
I think
Well,
that's fake ice cream.
oh, is it fake?
I don't know. She said she put fake news. Peach ice cream's not bad, but I don't like chunks in it.
I don't like big chunks. The small ones are okay.
Right. I mean, it's not that I'm going to suck it up with the straws. I semi passed out, but then again, I could. Well, that's I'm kind of wondering if there's a real Tinkerbell ice cream. That must be something new because I've never heard of it. I mean, I haven't tried it, but I have heard of the SpongeBob and every cartoon you can think of. I think got ice cream after them.
Yeah, Fast Boy said hi to you, Mike.
Hello there. I think I said hello to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I typed it in there.
Okay. You can tell. Yeah, I miss half the chat sometimes.
Well, I will admit your chat was moving quite a bit, and I was just my eyes are too tired to read all these things. But
Yeah,
it slowed down a little bit.
yeah,
So on your garden, have you been down to the big one where the potatoes were getting flooded? Are those things still doing good?
yeah. Well, those
Great.
2 rains we got, we needed the rain. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah, it really popped. You know, we got it hoed and weeded,
Mm-hmm.
and then it rained. So, oh yeah, beautiful. It's coming along great.
I put a video out of our lacking garden, but we just haven't had the heat. And I think that's what's going on once we finally get the heat. I mean, we accidentally watered the garden for 10 hours because I turned it on in the morning and told Dad, I said, let it run for about an hour or two. Well, they took off to visit Vivian, I guess, him and her kids, and they came back. And my brother and I, we took off to Costco, and we go to the dumpster dive store and everything. So we're gone for quite a while. We get home and I see the sprinkler still going, so I called over to Dad because I wasn't going to go over right away and told him, "You can turn the water off." He goes, "Oh, yeah, okay." So I guess he went outside to go turn the water off, and uh, Kathy's husband says, "What? You just turned the water on? Why are you turning it off?" Dad says, "I never did turn it off."
Well, it might do it good if it didn't get too flooded.
Well, actually, because of the soil, it was a day later. I went out there to video what our garden looked like. Is actually the third, but that's why I put up for the fourth. And the ground wasn't muddy, and it was sinking in like it wasn't compact like it kind of should be.
Hmm.
So I'm a little worried that maybe I need to bring a roller out there and roll the areas where right next to the plant to maybe get help them root in. But I do know after they finally get deep enough, I guess, then the garden does take off. But like I say, we haven't had really that many hot days, so
Yeah, I saw your video where you were out there in it. It'll take off.
yeah, I'm sure it will.
Mr. Ward wants to know what you would do for a Klondike bar.
And I read that, and I'm trying to think what I'd do for it, and I'm not sure yet. I still think, I know what I'd do for that. I would eat a bowl of green mint chipped ice cream if I could have a Klondike bar. How's that? Those Klondike bars are actually delicious.
Yes, I love them. Hi, Keith. What is it, Keith? Oh, Tisdale.
Yes, hello there, Keith. Yeah, we've been working on my brother's house, and it kind of stalled out this week because of the Fourth of July, and uh, he had to go to the church and spend the day getting the trailers set up at the park for them to do whatever they do. I have no idea what they do. Didn't ask.
Hmm.
And I mean, it is nice to be able to take this big long break. I will admit that because I haven't been doing too well, but I'm better than I was. But we get started a little bit tomorrow, maybe. And I'm not sure if I'm going to the farm to help my son with the cows or if we're going to wait another week. I have to give him a text and see what he wants to do. It'd be better if we waited another week, though.
Yeah. What is that, Deidre? You won't look? Deidre covered her eyes.
Okay. Well, I thought she was clapping. I can't tell what that is.
Oh,
Yeah, I videotaped it last year, kinda. So I'm not doing it this year.
so after you get the front done, are you just doing the front of that house, or are you going to go all the way around?
We're actually going to go all the way around. The videos are way ahead, so you haven't seen it yet, but uh, it goes to the left of the door. We fix that corner instead of having that dorky indentation. And we changed a bunch of rot and some floor joists because there were no vents underneath the house. So everything is dry rotting. And then the house takes another jog in and then out again. There's a bathroom. That's all the further we're going to side for now. We're coming back around to the driveway side, and Roy already hung new T111 windows and whatnot. And so we're going to side over that, but we can't until we cut the garage off the house, lean the garage back to level, and then rehook it to the house. So we got our work cut out for us. The house has been neglected for so long, and people working on it didn't know what they were doing, so that didn't help matters any. So, in the back of the house, the master bedroom, we'll call it, the wall actually fell off the floor or the joists, and so that's got to be ripped out and then fix the floor joist area and the floor. I mean, it's a all summer job possibly.
Yeah. So Mr. Ward wants to come up on panel. Um, let's see, how many of you think I should bring Barry up? Type 1. If you think I shouldn't, type 2. People know Mr. Ward. No one wants to say. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Okay, Kathleen wants him to come up. Okay, Barry. Um, type. Send me your email.
Yeah, Kathleen, I'm slow but sure right now. I'm not going to push my back at all.
Okay, Joanne wants him to come up. Okie dokie. Just remember, Barry, I have an eject button. You can send it to me. Okay, but make sure if you want to come up, you send me your email. You can send it through Messenger if you want to. See, you got everybody all excited wanting you to come up, and now your internet is messy. Okay.
Well, then that means we all should type 2 just to make sure that he feels better.
I'd probably be kicked out fast because I'm kind no, I'm very tolerant, Mr. Ward. Look here, I've got Mike up there. You see how tolerant I am?
You
I
got to
put up
be
with
tolerant. No kidding.
it. Well, Mike, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Uh, when you do your live stream and invite me up, now are you going to invite me up on panel?
If you make it to my live stream, sure, I'd invite you up.
In other words, if you have one and I know about it,
Right.
you actually trust me?
Oh, yes. And, yeah, and just like he says, remember, I got an eject button.
That's true. You can always eject me. I promise to be good.
Oh, I'm sure you would. I should probably send you an invite when I actually do come live. Yeah, right.
You should probably. I promise to behave.
But so many people were upset at me. I just don't understand why. Because they felt like they were neglected.
Oh, because you had a live stream and didn't invite them?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I have a feeling that you're kind of shy, nervous, and you'd like to get a little bit more into it. I don't take it personal.
Well, the way I look at it, they have a bell. They could, or I have a bell. They could ring my bell, and if they happen to be awake when it accidentally happened, they could come in. And then after it's over with, I'd just make it private so that way the ones that wanted to sleep in or whatever could. You see how sneaky that works?
Well, I never got your any notification that you went live.
Is that because I set it private when I was done?
I don't know. It should have came out. Did you set it up as private or put it private later?
Later.
Well, then I should have gotten a notification, and I didn't.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Well, eventually I know I'll get on because
Oh
I think
yeah.
you like me a little bit.
Okay. Like they always say, keep your enemies close.
Right. There you go. No, Mike is not. Mike just wants to get his feet wet. And then he'll invite us all. Maybe.
Yeah, there we go. Well, I will admit I've done 2 other lives, but they were totally private. Well, one of them wasn't, but you were there on that one.
Okay.
But that wasn't my live. That was your live, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yeah, so that one
okay.
doesn't even count.
Okay. In other words, you really haven't had any
Oh no, I've
to speak
had,
of.
huh?
To speak of.
Okay, that sounds good to me. That way it gets me off the hook.
Hmm. I'm trying to help you, Mike.
The fireworks here, chef, are it's still quite bright, but the neighbors have been shooting off those ones that sound like a bomb clear from the sky. Those go off every once in a while. So I guess they're getting ready to let us know, get our cameras ready.
Oh, Carolyn, um, I only get nervous when my computer starts acting weird. And like earlier, my Hangouts screen kept disappearing for no reason.
Right.
And then I didn't care about that because I explained to everybody I just couldn't have a panel. And then I thought, oh, wow, I can't even sign myself off. If you don't sign yourself off, you can't sign back in
Hmm.
for a while. I don't know how long they keep it open.
Jeff Dye and the cows, they move away from the road, but they go in the middle of the field. They don't have a problem with all the fireworks and whatnot, but they do move away from the road.
Um, Barry, you can either messenger it to me or you can look on my About page. My email's on my About. We won't be mean to you, Mr. Ward. Um, I don't think we've had anybody really stalk off of the panel, have we?
Nope. I don't know everybody in here, but such as Mr. Ward. Actually, I don't know him, but everyone else that I see here is good people.
You know Mr. Ward.
We'll have to go look at his video to see for sure.
Yeah, it's the one you think of. He just recently changed his name.
Oh, well, yeah, because I already have them. Oops. That chocolate.
That's right, you sure can't, Barry.
Was that a chocolate you just ate?
Mind your own business.
Well, I was hoping you'd share.
Well, okay, it was a Hershey bar, okay?
Yeah.
I do wish you'd pay less attention.
Well, I will admit I have headphones on, so I almost hear everything.
Well, the thing is, um, especially when I misbehave, you could like pay less attention.
Well, I will admit you did misbehave. Does it sound like it missed the garbage can?
No, you were wrong there.
Oh, you got it in there.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I bought one of those great big Hershey bars,
Mm-hmm.
a few other pieces of candy. Well, because peanuts here, right?
Right. Good excuse.
That's the best it's gonna get around here.
You know, mosquitoes are funny. Around here where I'm living, I have this thing holding some water at the side of the driveway here, and I see mosquito larvae wiggling around in there and whatnot. But here I have not been bit by a mosquito yet.
Hmm.
Now, you hear of all places, Arizona, where the cactus are growing, not the evergreen part, but the cactuses and everything.
Hmm.
During the heat, the mosquitoes are out, and I'm thinking, oh my Lord. I mean, I got bit by one, at least I think it's a mosquito there in Texas, and I still have a bump on the back of my leg. I'm wondering if that was a spider. I mean, it was so bad. But those mosquitoes, I mean, you you thought it was a puppy hitting you because that's how big they are when they touch you.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not infected or anything. It's just a bump on the back of my leg.
Well, one time we were traveling when the kids were younger. We were camping, I think, and we went to Alpena, Michigan. And I remember we were going to stop there, and everywhere there was these gigantic flies. I go, oh no, mm-mm,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Hmm.
no. They were so big and black. They were probably horse flies. I don't know. Um, but they were so, and they would bite.
Hmm.
And I
Well,
thought there was no mosquitoes around, but the flies would bite you. And I said, I think I prefer the mosquitoes.
I know the bigger ones are horse flies, and yeah, they in seconds they start biting you for the blood and whatnot. But man, I'd want to run around with those tennis rackets, zappers, just hitting them into each other.
Yeah, they're horrible. So anyway, we didn't camp there. We kept on going. And Alpena is one of the biggest tourist uh, places in Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
but they can have it.
Mm. It's amazing.
Well, that's good, Mr. Ward. You're moving right along.
Well, it's nice to have Jordan around you when you're at a party, so the mosquitoes will go to him and leave you alone. I guess, right?
There you go. Yes, you want to hang around with Joanne. Okay, Mr. Ward, make a video about what you see in your future in the next year or two. What you'd like to do, what you'd like to happen.
I don't think a horsefly. I think the horsefly just hurts extremely. I guess we'll say
Hmm.
compared to mosquito, they inject that stuff back in you, and that's what messes you up. But if you don't itch it and you can get through the first 12 hours, supposedly you're fine. Otherwise, go to the store and buy that little chapstick like thing that
Yeah,
you can stop the itch stop or what they call
yeah,
it.
itch eraser, whatever.
That stuff works. Man, I can't quit yawning.
So, Mike, can you hold the fort down? Peanut wants me to hook him up with Netflix.
Sure, I got her. I guess if anyone wants to talk to me, but anyway, I will admit that mosquito spray isn't worth a hoot. I remember being younger anyway when they made the toxic stuff, and even then it didn't work. They say, which I've tried it and didn't have well, I never had a problem anyway. But if you drink some the apple vinegar and you get that in your system, that sours your blood, and the mosquitoes won't like you. Instant pain is totally right when you get bit by one of them horse flies. There's a little bit smaller fly, I remember. I don't even remember if that was here where I live, but it'd bite. No, man, that would hurt too. Yes, Avon Skin So Soft works. My mother used to sell Avon and always giving us all some of that. So all of us men smelled like women. So you didn't go to town when you put that on. Yeah, they suppose they can smell it in your before they even bite you. That's why some people are safe. But I tried it just for an experiment too, and it seemed to work out when I was getting bit before. Yeah, the fruit flies seem to go to that apple vinegar. They say you put a piece of plastic saran wrap over a shot glass that has it in it, and just take a toothpick and poke a hole, and supposedly they can fit through that hole and then they can't come out. Yep, that apple cider vinegar. It seems to me the regular vinegar that's more for cleaning or odd jobs like that, but the apple cider is more for health. Even though you shouldn't be taking it continuously, they say you do it all the time and there's something bad in it for you, but for part-time use it's fine.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back. Oh,
Still talking about mosquitoes?
I think we're talking about vampires now because Kathleen wants us to hang garlic around our neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we're still talking about mosquitoes and fruit flies a little bit.
Hmm. I have to battle fruit flies every now and then because I bring in so much garden food.
Right? Yeah, but is that coming from your garden or do you buy fruit and it comes from there?
Who knows? I usually don't get them until the fall,
Hmm.
and then whatever the offender is, I get rid of, and shortly after they go away.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get rid of all skins and everything, get it outside because they just keep breeding and laying eggs.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was checking out my cherry tree back when I was making that video, and I have the what I call cherry leeches, and they call them on the internet pear slug or cherry slug, and they're not really even a slug, but they just suck all the green right out of your leaves and killed the leaves on the trees. And I was using soapy water, and it kind of works. Well, I finally got tired of this stuff, and I went online to find out about it. They say to go to your fire pit if you have one, or your wood stove, or whatever. You get the ash and you sprinkle that on them, and the ash dries them up almost instantly.
Hmm.
Gets rid of them. But it's a stupid little fly that lays its special fly, I guess, lays its eggs on the leaf, and then they turn into these. Like I said, they look like little black or dark green leeches just sucking away on your all the leaves. So I went to my dad's wood pile and covered my tree, and they're actually on my brother's apple trees too, but they're supposedly pear and cherry are the most famous for those things to be on. So
Yeah, yeah, Carolyn, I think a gnat and a fruit fly is the same. Do you think so, Mike?
I think so. Yeah, it sounds right.
Well, would that be the same, the wood ashes, as a diatomaceous earth?
I think that would probably do the same exact thing, and I have a brand new box of it around here somewhere, but obviously I'm not going to find it right away. But they were saying that the ash is actually good for a cherry tree because it promotes more cherries for the following year, which I didn't know that. But yeah, that stuff works really well on killing ants, everything.
Good night, Mr. Ward. Have a nice night. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, good night, Mr. Ward.
Well, I think the diatomaceous earth has got, um, sharp edges or something. But supposedly it looks fine to me. It looks baby fine, but I guess it's what, crushed oyster shells?
Well, I was reading it and I thought, which I have no idea, and I can't believe they did that. But supposedly dinosaur bones or whatever, it's crushed something. And if you were to take a real close look at it with a magnifying glass, a strong one, like you say, it's kind of like sharp edges. And if you were to, let's say, sprinkle it on an ant, it gets in between all their joints and whatnot, and they die from it because it just keeps stabbing them to death.
Hmm. Kills fleas too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any of those little critters, I guess it takes care of. But if I
I,
had some of that on hand, I would have put that on those leeches.
yeah. I use it around my outside doorways
Hmm.
to keep the varmints out, little and big.
And if you can't find it at your farm stores or whatever, you can order it online, and you can. I think they have a food grade stuff,
Yes,
which is
they do.
supposed to be good for you too. I
Yeah,
don't. It's been a while since I looked that up.
I get mine at Tractor Supply.
Good night, Chef Dalian.
Good night, Chef. Yeah, you can get it, and they feed it to the animals. That food grade earth,
Mm-hmm.
but I like to put it around like the door walls, the main door, and around the perimeter of the house.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand bugs in a house.
Well, actually, they have no business in there because if they're in there, you're thinking, okay, what have you been into?
Well, the thing of it is, I'm positive the only reason they're in my house is to seek me out and bite me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I used to not really care about spiders
Yeah,
because
that's
they're there to get flies or whatever. Until that one year, I got bit during the night by a spider. Then I didn't care. I went and got it specifically said spider killing spray. I bought that sprayed. That's when I was in my trailer. Everything. Figured I let you guys live. Not anymore.
well, I was in the garden a few years back, and a spider or something had to bite me, and it was on my just below my collarbone. I think I had on a tank top,
Mm-hmm.
and it got me, and it swelled up. It made a great big, it looked like a blister,
Hmm.
and I should have went to the doctor, but I didn't. And don't you know that years later, it might be in my head, but it seems like that spot is tender.
I wouldn't doubt it. And you have safe and unsafe spiders there also, right?
Right.
See, supposedly all of our spiders are safe, although the what they call it, the brown look can't say it.
Recluse.
There you go.
Yeah.
That one just showed up, so I'm sure because people moving this way. And so that's the only one I guess we really have to worry about now, but otherwise it's pretty safe. But that one spider, I mean, I imagine it eats part of your body because that's what it does to flies and whatnot. But why do they bite humans? We're so nice to them.
Yeah. Kathleen said it took her months. Yeah, it did me too, Kathleen. And years later, like I said, I still feel like every now and then, like a tinge of pain in that area. And I'm thinking, oh, it can't be. That was too long ago. But yeah, I just let the knot go away on its own. I should have probably went to the doctor and had him extract the poison out of it.
If they can do such a thing, because your body's trying to spread it already,
Hmm.
but still in that area, otherwise it wouldn't have swollen. I don't know.
All I did was put like antibiotic, uh,
Right?
Neosporin or whatever.
Right?
And Kathleen's got a huge scar.
Hmm.
Wow, Kathleen.
That's why I say this thing that bit me on the back of my leg. It could have been a spider because I've never had a mosquito uh, bother me as much as this has. Like I say, I mean, what was it? End of April, I was at Texas, and it's still, we'll say, bothered me, but it's not swollen or, I mean, there's just a bump in there right now. And I've scratched the top off. It's like there's a thorn in there, is what I always felt like it was, but there's nothing there. I never got any pus out of it. I'd get to bleed by accident because I'm picking on it, but if I decide just to leave it alone, and it's still a bump, but it's not anything terrible.
Yeah, that's a long time for a mosquito, Mike. It might have been a spider.
All right.
Okay, Carolyn, thanks for stopping in.
And it was wonderful for you to stop in tonight.
Yes, it was.
And shortly, I'm going to probably be going too because it's not quite dark enough yet, but I'm going to be watching fireworks, I think.
Oh, that's right. Ours is over, and yours will be just beginning, won't it?
Yeah, pretty quick. Like I say, I hear the booms going on out there, in which I have my shade down, so I can't see if they're having the color yet, but normally they save that for when it gets dark.
Yeah.
Dark, dark.
Well, have you noticed how short my live streams are?
Yes, well, they're well. It depends if you're on by yourself. Otherwise, they're ranging about 2 hours, aren't they?
Yeah, hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my limit. Um, but I'm able to come on more often, and I'm able to upload more
Mm-hmm.
by not having the long live streams.
Yeah, I see you popped one on today. I've been gone all day, and I didn't have time to look at it, but I noticed one I'm going to have to take a look at today.
A lot of them are just like a minute or two.
Yeah, but still, I enjoy watching them.
But you know what? At least I'm putting them out there, right?
There you go. Because you can't depend on the live streams the whole time, and just
No,
giving people the taste of what you got going on there.
right. And myself, I like the small doses
Mm-hmm.
at a time because sometimes You just sit down, you got a few minutes. Okay, I'll watch this.
Right.
Yeah. But now, I mean, I watch the longer ones too, but, uh, it depends on what you got going on in your day at that time of day.
Right. And for summertime, if unless I'm around where I could take a break in my house, otherwise I don't come in till evening. That's when I start playing catch up again.
That's what I do pretty much during the day. And then, I was gone for a week, and during the day, I don't, occasionally I'll get on and back off. But yeah, I'm very busy during the day. In fact, I'm busy till like 9, 10 o'clock. That's almost too late to stream.
Right, right. Someone stole Kathleen's surfboard.
Oh, wow. Would you have it laying out in the yard?
Well, if it was, at least the bright side is you didn't have to go out and pick it up.
Wow. Does Mike? Do you see my time?
I can look. Last I looked, it was 81, so it should be over that.
Oh, okay.
86.
Okay,
It
so
says
I'm
it.
going on an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Good. That's fine. So uh, I'm ready to get off when you are.
All right. Well, I'll just let everyone know then that I hope you, if you believe in such a thing, you had a great 4th of July or are going to have a great 4th of July. Like I said, we've already had a wonderful picnic dinner at my brother's, and I'm just going to watch the neighbors blow off fireworks. So you guys have a wonderful evening. And Al, again, thank you for getting me back on here. It's been quite a while.
Yeah,
You,
we love you to come in and come on panel. And a lot of my chat friends even ask where you're at, and they miss you when you're not here. And I tell them, well, you're kind of like me and busy during the day up until dark.
yep.
And, it's that way with a lot of the gardeners, homesteaders. But come wintertime, we'll be, you know,
Anytime. Yep.
yeah, all the time.
Well,
Yeah,
this week's a little bit more busy because of the 4th of July and because of Vivian's kids here. So I've been spending a little more time over at Dad's house visiting and that kind of stuff. So when things slow down there, and we might slow down on Roy's house too. It depends what mood we're in, but we're trying to go as much as we can before winter hits, which isn't around the corner, but sure as heck you blink your eye and it'll be there. So,
yeah,
but we're not trying to kill ourselves, I will admit. So
yeah.
anyway, get back to it. I guess I'll talk to you later, and everyone out there, Deidre, and I'm not gonna name you all of you, Kathleen, oh
Joanne,
yeah, Joran, and I'm not gonna back up. Chef's already gone, but you guys have a wonderful night.
you have a great night, Mike.
All right, thank you. Good night.
Good night. And for my chat friends, I want you all to say your goodbyes for now. And as you see, I pop on pretty often, and I appreciate you all stopping in. I think I had a lovely chat tonight. Got to see a lot of my friends. It's always nice. Yes, it was a great chat. So, you know, and you don't have to take a lot of time to, enjoy your friends. You find out what they've been up to, how they are, and then all is well with them, and you're happy. So yes, you all have a great the rest of the night wherever you're at. Um, ever how much is left of it. Actually, it is 12 a.m. here, so it's already the 5th of July. So, anyway, good night, and may God bless each and every one of you richly and abundantly. And I love you all.